Oh, what a beautiful piece. Written by Akira Satake here on the banjo with Duncan Wickel on the fiddle there. And Akira wrote that on a beach in Brazil many years back. That's nice. Nice image there.
Thanks.
What is it called again?
I call it Saudade, but it's not.
Ah.
Yeah, unless I put on the CD, I usually don't have name for songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So a name is just kind of given out of necessity when you're going to put it on a recording. Otherwise, you prefer to have it nameless, or just you don't?
Yeah, well, it used to be I was calling 1002 and 1007 and stuff, but then it's getting confusing. Yeah.
If you're a numbers person, that might be great, but otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, you call it a saudade, which is Brazilian Portuguese for like the Brazilian blues, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of a loneliness, sadness.
Yeah.
That kind of.
Nice. So do you have just a huge, big list of various songs that you've composed that you have yet to record?
Many. I think I have enough songs to record a new record, but it's coming.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, no pressure or anything, but we'd love to get a nice recording from you, Mr. Satake. That would be wonderful. You've recorded and produced, worked with various folks over the years. Tony Tereshka especially comes to mind, a fellow banjo great. But you did some work with Hazel Dickens back in the day?
Yeah, long time ago. Yeah, this wasn't. I didn't produce. I just I was a hired banjo player.
Okay.
But my job in New York City was producing music. So including somebody familiar like Tim O'Brien, CD called The Crossing. Me and Tim produced, and I produced Celtic fiddle giant like Johnny Cunningham. He actually this year his name became a name of a street in Scotland, Edinburgh. So,
Johnny Cunningham did. All right, good. He deserves it.
Yes, he does.
He's known in our Celtic circles here, but maybe not too much outside of there. And Mamadou Diabate, I think you produced a...
Right. First time I saw him was Cooper Union in the New York City. He was sitting on a sidewalk and collecting, money, playing cola. And I thought, my God, this guy is so good. I have to bring him to studio. So he was so kind of worried. Who is this Asian guy? Where he's taking me? And I brought into the studio, which is Ed Sullivan Theater, Flying Fader Neve, in a state-of-art studio, and he smiled.
Yeah.
So we made a CD, and that was so much fun working with him.
Okay, now we definitely need to have you come in and be guest DJ, and you can play some of these musicians that you worked with as producer. Tim O'Brien, Mamadou Diabate, Sean Colvin, Nancy Griffith. I think you've done a little work with them. Yeah, you're a walking encyclopedia of the music we love here at WNCW, and you make beautiful music as well, and so do all of you. Anya, some Teleco plans in the works?
Yes, we've recorded a new album, and we were really excited about that. We were able to get John Doyle on board to produce the album, and he plays a bunch on it as well, bouzouki. So we'll have a Teleco album with some bouzouki on it for you here pretty soon, and there's a lot of exciting news that we're about to kind of unveil about that. So if people are interested and like to check out the website, we'll keep you up to date, but that should be coming out. That should be rolling out the second half of this year. So
Great.
We'll of course be sending you a disc.
All right, great.
So, thank you.
We look forward to the new one from Teleco. All right, well, we'll get maybe one more tune from you. Duncan Wickel has put down the fiddle, and was that a Wickel buckle you were wearing earlier with that fiddle?
Yes, sir. It is a Wickel buckle.
This man has invented the Wickel buckle, a stylish apparatus that allows a violinist to describe just what it does for your shoulders and neck.
It's basically a strap for the violin, which it's pretty hard to describe actually, but if you go to wickelbuckle.com, you'll learn more about that.
Okay, yeah, something you kind of invented from all your. I mean, you keep very busy traveling around and playing with all these folks, and it's good to have good posture and not put too much pressure on the muscles, and it can be hard playing the fiddle that much. So, you've invented the Wickel buckle. All right, very good. So one more tune here, and actually we should mention Akira Satake has put down his banjo and picked up a shamisen, right?
Yep.
That it?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to do a tune, and I should say that it's got a Gaelic word in it that I didn't know what it meant, but I was driving on the highway, and this word came to mind, aid away, aid away. I was driving through this thunderstorm, and I kind of composed this song, and I was thinking to myself, what does aid mean? And I wanted to say fly away, and I looked up what fly means in Gaelic, and it's aidel. So there was something, I don't know if it was just, it means nothing or if it's cosmically like relevant, but in any case, I decided it was cosmically relevant and called this song Aidel Away. It's a love song. So we'll try.
Yeah, and I'm sure so many people ask us, shamisen, well, what the?
Right, right.
Yeah. So shamisen is the 3-string instruments, no fret, and African instruments called ekan from Gambia went to Japan with the Silk Road, and they became shamisen. And same instruments from Gambia came to Africa with a slave, it became banjo. So these are brothers.
Great. I didn't know there was that connection.